Hey everyone, welcome to or welcome back to Nora's Cove. If you're new here, I am Yoshida. I am the owner of Nora's Cove, and here at the Cove, we like to get our life together by planning minimally and functionally while using a planner, and we also like budgeting our finances. So today, y'all, happy 2026, happy new year. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. Actually, let me tell you real quick. I'm at work. So this table was at home. This is my nail table, and my overhead, I use it at work. I have an extra one, but I couldn't find it for the one at home. So I said, well, let me bring my planner today. I'm getting back to planning. I've been just kind of planning on my own without showing anything. I just wanted to kind of get my life back together. And a planner is just where it's at to do that, okay? We're just going to do a quick flip today. I will say this, the only thing I've put in this planner for 2026 is my monthly calendar and an overview calendar. There are some pages in here left over from 2025, but I just wanted to get this video out and show you guys, like, I was going to go to personal, but Cp Petite is just so, it's bigger than Pocket, and it's smaller than wider than personal. It's like in between those two. Also, it's a little smaller than an A6 planner. So anywho, let's no more delay, let's get into this. So again, I have this cover. It's from Cloth and Paper. Here in the side pocket, I just have some stickers, some Maman, Pretty Planner Co., a freebie from probably a conference. Oh yeah, the DC Planner Conference. Papery Planning. Again, my stickers. I have a bill here or something, and again, some more from Pretty Planner Co. And y'all, I haven't bought stickers. I haven't bought anything in so long. The only stickers I bought, and this was after the Christmas holiday, was some from, I think, Papery Planning, some little Christmas tree stickers. That's it. Okay? And that's another thing. When I get ready to do my budget planner and go through all that, I'll talk to you guys about what my plans are for budgeting for 2026 and getting started on my debt-free journey again. So we have this cover here, Cloth and Paper. This is in my storefront. This is from Crafted Designs Co. This is from last year, and I just liked it, so I'm gonna keep it. This is from my shop, and this goal achievement card. It comes bigger, but I had it in a smaller size, and it's just there. It's just a goal achievement. My inbox folders are from my shop. To paste sticky notes. I'm not sure if we have any more of these left, and just some random page flags and things in here. Again, this is from Crafted Designs Co. That is Lacey over at Living with Lacey and Crafted Designs Co. And then this is my task manager. This is last January, y'all, sadly. No, this is this January. So I wrote this on this January because I see the things I need done, which is my brakes on my car and Allie. I did take some things out, but some things I left in, like this yearly overview. This is from 2025. Y'all, when it just comes to date and stuff, I just don't feel like going through and moving the dates. So I don't know if I'll bring this back. And then I have my 2026 Vellum overview calendar. And this is in my shop. I haven't added this yet because I just created it just to have it to go in here. I have a Happy Meal sticker, and again, this is from last year. I need to really take this out. And this is from Made Paper Co. Because we are cutting back this year. I'm not doing any unnecessary spending. I haven't ate out in 3 days. I'm doing good. This is from last year, but these are just some half pages I created last year. They're not in the shop to my knowledge. And I redid the Monday start calendar. I just left everything the same, and all I did was switch the dates out, and then just up here put that it's the 2026 monthly calendar. And so again, it comes with an overview page. And then these are in the shop, the Vellum months. I just left those the same from 2025. And then this is how the month starts. You get your overview page. I have not put this calendar in the shop yet because I'm not printing inserts at the time. I'm thinking about doing digital, but like now I have some downtime. I can probably transfer my inserts over to digital. So here, I just haven't highlighted, but these are my goals for January. We got financial, personal, home, business, my important dates, important bills due, important dates this month and next month. And then I redid the calendar, but if y'all don't know, I use Affinity to design my inserts, but I switched them over. I moved them over to Canva to like print and get the correct cut lines because I don't like the cut lines in Affinity. And it made everything darker. These numbers were light like last year, but I said I'm just sticking with it. I'm not gonna try to figure it out. So far, this is what I have for January. I have my priorities over here, which is Ally, Breaks, Quad Pays. Y'all, I have gotten in some terrible debt with Quad Pays. And the Sezzle one, once I get that paid off, I'm not doing Quad Pays no more because at one point I was very responsible with them, but then it just got out of hand. And this one I could use like a credit card, and it just got out of hand. So I can't, I'm getting rid of this one, hopefully. That's my goal. And then I have a ticket in court on the 9th, but I'm not going to be able to make it because I need breaks. And they told me I didn't have to come, but I'll get a bill in the mail. So we'll see. And then my bank account, because of the Quad Pays, it threw one of my bank accounts into the negative. And then, so I got to work on that. And then I have my State Farm bill. And so far, I just did a little decorating, and I just used these ice milk dots to indicate bills due. All right, we haven't set up February, but this is what it looks like blank. So, and I only put 3 months in here because this is, you know, small. All right, let's get into the schedule part, which I have not updated. This is from December, and that's the last time I kind of came in here. I wanted to kind of go back to putting my customers on paper opposed to my scheduling app, but I'm still using the scheduling app, so that's why I haven't updated this. So I may go in and make another one of these, but this is, it's worse than the monthly calendar, so we'll see. And then, let's see, this is from last year. This is from January. Y'all, that's how long I did not plan. Like, I think February, maybe April was the last time I really, really planned in my planner. But these little half paycheck things, I believe they are in the, they're not now because they're considered an insert, but yeah, so I've been using, I like to use those. And then I took that, this is from last year, and I just broke it down like quarters of, you know, broken down the month. I love a monthly calendar, and that's for April, which I don't have in here. And then this dashboard is in my shop. And then these were in like a budget box, but I don't have any more left for purchase. I just have like a real thin pack left for myself. I think I got an extra one in here. Let me take this out. And then up under here, I just have some paper clips and a habit tracker from Foy & Hun. And then this gets into our week on a page. So this was from January of last year. I got to take this out. And February of last year. And then October, I tried to do it again. And then here we are for this week. You'll see I have a lot of weeklies in here, but I'm going to work that out this year where I don't have so many weeklies in here. And this is kind of like a weekly overview, and this is what I have going on for this week. I put in affirmations, which is money related because your girl needs some money. Here are my top 3 priorities, my car note, my breaks, and the savings. And then my tasks is declutter, laundry, save, and meal prep. And I did do laundry, I just got to fold it. I didn't do meal prep. The week is over, so we're going to cross that out. And then over here is just like my schedule and important tasks. And then here I put needs, which I need to highlight. And these are just some needs that I need to get. Okay, and let's get out of that. And then we get into, this is our vertical task weekly, one of my favorite inserts. And I like it here in a smaller size planner because it is, it gives me a lot more room. And then this is from January of last year, February of last year. And then, I don't know why I don't just take that out. Just take it out. And then we get into our vertical weekly. And this is from last year. I just don't know when, what the date was. It probably was February. So that's another weekly I have in here. And then, and this was like a oops. I can see the thin lines. And then we get into our vertical task weekly again. This is the week that I'm on. And so as you can see, it's not a whole lot of deco in here. And this is just a piece of vellum. I used like a page holder and just kind of find where I'm at. And then here I have my goals written down, my January goals. My goal is to save like $500 for the first quarter. And really, I want to do more, but I have saved $200, 2 car notes, and pay off Sezzle. And then, so as you can see, here's just how my week is going. And so since I'm not using that timed weekly, I'm putting in my schedule and my clients here. I'm writing down how much I make. I'm trying to retrack my money again. And that's it for those vertical task weeklies. And then we get into the horizontal weekly, which is one of my favorites. And I love to use this when I was doing the budget box, because I can break all these down. I could do personal, Norris Cove, and then the budget box. So now I want to kind of go back to using this, but I need to figure out my little 3 categories. And then let's see. I'm sorry. I'm just passing on through. This is a dashboard that is in my shop. And these are probably from Cloth and Paper. And then this is just a little vellum that I made. It never made it to the shop. And then this is our reset dashboard, one of my favorites. And then what is this? This is Dailies. So as you can see, this is from February of last year. Let me take that out. Yeah, we only did 2 days. February of last year. And then this was May. I'll just take that out. And then this was, I did try in December the 18th. I tried. As you can see, it was nothing here. So let's take that out. So that's our dailies. We got a lot of those. And I really find myself don't really need those. I only use dailies like if I have a lot to do on a daily basis. This is a dashboard from my shop. And then this is a dashboard from my shop. The meals dashboard. And then the meal, I can't even think of it, but you know what it is, journaling card. And then it doesn't come printed front and back, but it just accidentally printed front and back, so I just left it. And then here's my meal planner, and this is January 20th, 2026. Oh, what? January 20th? Oh, no, this is January the 20th through the 26th, so that was last year. And then that was October. Let's take that out. And so this is my present dashboard. I haven't eaten out, so thank the Lord. And what I'm doing is kind of filling in what I'm eating as I go along to kind of plan for the next week, since I didn't do a meal prep. And then here are my meal ideas. And how I like to use this, I normally highlight the top and say which meal it's for. Is it breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack? And then I just list the idea down in that. I'm not sure if this is in it might be in our meal planner. I'm not sure. And then this is my notes and list section, but I have this piece dashboard that is in my shop. And then I just have some sticky notes in the back. And then this is from last year, but I'm not letting it go. Again, this is my note section because I can kind of refer back to. So like here, these were my planner setups on my CP Petite. So that way I'm just leaving this in here so that way I know like what goes in my planner. And these were inserts that I was going to create. As you can see, I did do some. And I did a live and I got some quotes on there from some of my subscribers. And we did a live. I leave the notes in there. Again, just notes. And then like when I go on my girls trip, so this, I can take this out, but I can't because I have something here. I don't know what that is. Yeah. And then y'all, let me tell you the power of writing things down. Before I moved into my suite, see this date, 4/14/2025. I was like nail room wish list. So I've gotten a lot of this stuff, y'all. I ended up getting a suite for my business, for my hair and nail business, and I got pretty much all of this. I got all of this. I didn't need the hardwood floors because it came out of my room, so I don't need that anymore. And I decided against the grass wall, and I still kind of may do a grass wall. But anyway, meeting notes. Again, this is old. This is from last year. I don't know what this is. Like I said, I love a good piece of note paper because I just take notes. So I don't know what this is from. Oh, this is from last year when I was trying to get my car stuff situated. And this says finances, my favorite part of my planner. And as you can see, this still says budget 2025. This is one that I had created, but I'm going to take that out. And I think I'm going to move a regular budget insert in here. So then this is our currency dashboard, also in our shop. And then it's the spending tracker. And this is my little highlighter section to let me know what is what. And y'all, this is from 2024. Okay, we need to let this go. Let it go. I like this though. I like the sticky note. And then this is from this year. I started January 5th of just backtracking my money, what I was spending money on. And as y'all can see, I haven't been spending a lot at all. And yeah, so I need another one of these. I'm sure I got it at home, but I'm going to be tracking my spending, so I know what's coming in and what's going out. And then this is our weekly check-in. And then here's a few little half sheets of the paycheck budget. And then this is just a little ruler thing. I don't know what this is for, but anyway. This is from January of last year. And then this is this week. So this week, matter of fact, Apple Music just came out, and it was actually $11.65, but we'll keep it at $12. And then these are just the 3 things that's important that I have to pay this week. And also I need to save for my car note, which is due on Monday. But, and I'll fill this out later once the week is over. And then we get into expenses. This is February of last year. This is January, I think, of last year. And then this is January 2026. So let's take this out. And I've just written down kind of all of my expenses for the month. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, and as they come in, I will add them, or if I can remember them, I'll add them. Matter of fact, Apple Music, it just came out today. Amazon came out. I'm gonna go in and highlight these. Canva will be out in 2 more days. And on the back is an expense breakdown. Oh, let me find it. So this was from this month. I'm sorry, I need to put this back in because this is from this month. I actually need to put it on the back of here. But anyway, I'm trying to break things down. So how this works is this expense breakdown. We did have this in the shop, but it's no longer available. Now, I do have some things that are printed. I will have to like kind of see what I got and then put them in. But anyway, so I put down my subscriptions, my bills, my business bills, and then I decided I'm going to break my business bills because I pretty much got 3 businesses going. So I'm going to do like the hair, the nails, and then Norris Cove. And that way I can write those things down. I just realized a mistake too, so I need to fix that. And then subscription tracker. And these are my subscriptions. And this is from last year because I got rid of Epidemic. I got rid of MailChimp, Planet Fitness. I got rid of them and then I added them back and I just got rid of them. But I do have GoDaddy, but yeah, so I don't really need that. And then this is just a little clear pocket that came with one of our sub boxes for cash stuffing, and I just put it in the back of here just to hold things. Like I had a check from a couple of customers. I wait till they clear, and then of course some coupons, and that's it, y'all. And then there's nothing back here, but I love this CP Petite. Now I saw that Cloth and Paper had some new discs. I want them so bad, but we're on like a no unnecessary spending, so these will have to do. And that's it. And oh, and then I added a little pen holder. I think I got off of Amazon, and I had one on here and it came off. So now I have another one, and because this one didn't come with a pen holder. So now that's it. That's what's in here. And again, it's perfect to carry in my purse when I'm carrying a bigger purse. Like y'all, and I don't have to baby this planner. I love it. And I haven't even looked to see like what Cloth and Paper has, you know, now. But I love this one because it was kind of flimsy. Look, I'm losing pieces. I loved it because it was kind of soft and flimsy. I wish they would bring these back. They may have brought them back. I don't know. I just have not looked. But that is my flip of my CP Petite for 2026. And as I add things, I'll keep you guys updated. I guess I need to take this out. Let's take this out. I want another one. But yeah, so as I add things, I will keep y'all up to date of what I've changed about this. But right now, I think this is what I'm gonna do. I just like it. Like I said, I wanted to go to personal, but I just think this is just perfect for me right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. If today was your first time watching any of my videos and you enjoyed today's video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell, come back for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.